Hey Geminis, welcome to Tarot and Heal. Welcome to the place where we tarot and heal our way to self-love and unity consciousness. I hope all is well. Happy New Year. All right, let's get started. Meditating on the energy. I'm feeling a little bit of emo energy. I don't know if somebody's feeling depressed. Somebody could be pissed and there's a little bit of depression in there. I don't know what's happening there. All right. It just seems like somebody's a little bit in a dark place. All right, so let's get started. I come to you humbly, God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light, divine love, in accordance with your divine will. What is it that the Gemini collective need to know? Okay. We have manifest. This energy is interesting. Okay. Connect to your heart and ask body. All right. I'm going to just paint a real quick picture of what I saw before I get into the reading. All right. So like I said, we have ask body and connect to your heart. This is confirming it for me right here, because what I was feeling in this energy is like, it could be the energetic equivalent of someone, you know, or someone can actually be doing this, but like getting drunk or getting high all the time, popping pills, whatever the case is, you know, just really escaping and being in that type of emo mode, like not wanting to face reality right now. All right. But it doesn't seem like someone, because someone could be depressed but stagnant. I feel like someone is still powering through, but using the vehicle of whatever it is that's allowing someone to escape. For example, if somebody is, you know, just taking pills all the time, right? But they're still getting work done. They're still doing what they have to do, you know, stuff like that. That's the energy that I'm feeling here. Or it could be the energetic equivalent. Like it's like part of you is shut down. That's what I feel. Everything is very compartmentalized. Life didn't stop. You're still moving forward. I still feel like you guys are charging ahead. You know, you're making whatever moves you have to make in your life. You're still doing whatever you have to do, going through the motions. But it feels like a part of you is dead. Oh, okay. So that's where that kind of emo energy comes in. I know that feeling when you're kind of feeling dead inside, but you're still moving. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling here. I get that feeling sometimes, man. I get it. All right. See, we have to do all things in moderation and make a plan. Okay. Yeah, some of you guys might be overindulging right now. All right. Some of you guys are feeling lost and don't know which way to go. Oh my gosh. It's this emo song called Lost by, I think it's a remix. I don't know. With Gorilla Zoe and Lil Wayne or something. That's the song that's playing in my head, where someone's just like, oh, I don't even know if I should include that in the description, but if you want to look that up, Lost, Gorilla Zoe and Lil Wayne. Somebody's just like going through the motions and numbing out. Okay, because someone's feeling lost and don't know which way to go. They don't know what the next step is. They're just like, whatever, I'm gonna just be a zombie through this shit right now until something sparks my inspiration. But it's kind of backwards. You have to make a plan. Nothing's happening because you're not planning for anything to happen. Nothing's happening because you're not manifesting, or yeah, you're not taking the steps to manifest. You might not be consistently going for your manifestation. All right. Yeah, that makes sense. Because I feel the numbness, but it's still like, it's not like somebody's like completely stagnant. I feel the forward movement. I still feel like someone's being a human. But it's just like they just feel, part of them is just cut dead. Numbed out. All right, let's get to it. Oh, I want to pull from this other deck. How can you work your light? Because it just feels like a little bit of a darker energy. So how can they work their light? A Gemini collective. How can a Gemini work their light? Thank you. Wow. So we have Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. There's a need to begin planning with the universe. Okay, start asking for things. Nothing's flowing to you because you're not asking. All right. It's back to that. It's like the new moon in Gemini reading, right? Where it's just like, hey, you're waiting for a sign. Go and get it. Like, how do you manifest? Affirmations. Get consistent with your affirmations. What is it that you want to achieve? You want to make a certain amount of money per month? Start affirming that every month. I mean, every day, until it starts flowing in. You have to be that consistent and that disciplined. Don't be so scattered about it. You're scattered and asking for different things or not asking for anything at all and then wondering why nothing's coming in. All right, that's for somebody. All right, moving on. Okay, what's going on with the Geminis? It's an energy of planning. Like, you need to be more strategic. You need to be a bit more proactive in what it is that you want to create. Okay. Oh, my nail popped off. So we have the Chariot card coming out. See, that forward movement. You have the green light. See, that's the thing. So, So what's this lost feeling about? It doesn't feel like there's any blockages or anything like that. It doesn't feel like there's any blockages getting in the way of somebody getting what they want. But they're just not getting it. They're not doing it. Like, they're at a green light and it's like, go, drive, move forward. The Chariot came out while I was pre-shuffling, when I was shuffling and meditating on the energy as well. And so I'm like, why is it so emo? Why does this feel so dark when you're getting the green light to go forward? Now, what I will say is the Death card did come out twice as well. Okay? It came out in reverse, it came out upright. I feel like it's bittersweet. It's something bittersweet about going into this new beginning, about getting this green light forward, because it indicates the end of something. You moving into something new means the end of something else, and that part, I feel like someone's getting caught up on that part. That's understandable. Like, someone could be happy that they're graduating from college, but then it's like, damn, I'm graduating from college, I can, start this new job, it's fun and it's exciting, but then I won't be able to live this dorm life anymore. It's that type of bittersweet energy, and someone's just like teeter-tottering on the edge of this new them, this new version of them, or this new life, this new beginning. Okay, but it's like all signs are saying go. Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I feel like someone's being, okay, it seems so fortunate. Like, that's the thing. It seems so fortunate. So I don't understand why the energy is so dark. Yeah, the Nine of Cups wanted to be seen. It was at the bottom of the deck. I put it back and yeah, it flipped out again. Nine of Cups. The energy of a wish fulfillment. Someone's being pushed towards a wish fulfillment, but it's something about that that's bittersweet. Somebody was in college, for example. Someone was in college and like, oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to get my own job and get my apartment and get my car, and, all that good stuff. And then they're like, oh, but now I can't hang out with my friends anymore. And, oh, I got to pay these bills. And, it's that bittersweet energy about moving into this life that you wanted and the ending of other things. Okay, what's going on? Ten of Swords. Oh my God, it's so much pain surrounding this ending and beginning. There's so much pain surrounding this wish fulfillment energy. Someone's being a little bit stubborn. I feel like someone is clear about the direction that they need to move in, right? There's so much pain surrounding us. Someone is really refusing. Someone's refusing this new beginning. The equivalent of that is, well, maybe I could take a few more courses, get some extra credit. Like, that's not how it works. Get your fucking degree and get out of here, you know? But that's the energy I'm feeling. Someone doesn't want to move on to that new beginning, but they're very clear, like, okay, I see I have to move on to the next step. Okay. All right. This is bittersweet. This could be this is a bittersweet graduation. This is a bittersweet evolution. This is like the energy of me leaving New York and what I had to leave behind. So for this wish fulfillment that was Atlanta, you know, and dealing with the nostalgia, understanding that, okay, things will never be the same again. You know, that's what's happening here. It's so much like with the Five of Cups. You see this? It's a little bit of depression here. This has an energy of like, just knowing things. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. All right. This is pretty clear. All right. King of Cups coming out with the Death card. It's like whatever it is that somebody is walking away from, it's like they realize that the love is lost in that situation. It's with the Death card coming out again. And the King of Cups in reverse. The King of Cups upright is like feeling love, right? It's a lot of love in a situation. It's coming out in reverse. It's coming to an end. It's like someone's realizing. It's like when you grow out. Oh my gosh, yes, that feeling of like when you grow out of a relationship, you grow out of a friendship, and that moment where you realize, oh my gosh, it's not what it used to be. Things won't be the same, and that part, that's bittersweet. Someone's trying to deny it, but whoever's denying it, they're not really, they're trying, but it's like, this person is very clear that this is happening, but it's like, no, I don't want it to happen. It's like, they're not denying it, they're just saying no. Okay. Having a hard time with it. We have the Page of Swords coming out in reverse, which is that new way of thinking, right? Someone's like refusing to step into the new way of thinking. Example. Oh, crap. Example would be, back to the college example, right? I really hope this phone is charging. Back to the college example, somebody who doesn't want to grow up, someone who doesn't want to leave college, they just want to stay there, so they hold on to everything and they keep going back, you know, it's whatever, however that shows up. The friends move on and they start their lives, and this person is still stuck in their heyday, you know, instead of switching gears and realizing my heyday is gone, or, you know, something like that. You're just like, you have to switch gears and realize, okay, those days are done. I just had this moment, so I understand this. It's like, it's having a little bit of resentment towards the future, actually, which is interesting. It's a wish fulfillment, though. All right. It's something that's it's major alignment. See, it might be new responsibilities. Oh, so this could be a bunch of different things. All right. Yeah, all right. This could be a bunch of different things. Someone could be starting a family, for example. And it's like, okay, new responsibilities and just having a little bit of resentment about that. Going from single life to being with someone, being a married man or woman. You know, it's things like that. It's that switch over. I am getting like there's some new responsibility that comes on board with this, or some type of burden that comes with this, that someone's carrying. And someone's feeling a little bit of resentment towards it. Towards this new beginning. Okay. So we have the Sun card coming out with the Hierophant in reverse. It's like breaking what they've known. Now with the Hierophant, that could be a long-term relationship, marriage, or whatever the case is. Someone could be feeling the resentment about that. The breaking of it. But see, once again, it's making them, it's happiness. It's happiness. But someone's resentful about getting the happiness and how it comes in, how it's delivered. All right. No, well, that happens. I get that. The Nine of Cups keep coming out. Like, this is... Oh, okay. Somebody might feel like... I feel like it's a little bit of resentment towards... just the way the world works. The way the universe works. You know, somebody might feel... it feels like somebody feels a little bit defeated by life, but it's crazy because it's leading them to happiness, right? But someone's feeling defeated by the things that they can't control, the things that they don't understand. It's making someone feel helpless. So they're just like, whatever, if I can't control this anyway, I'm gonna just numb out and just whatever. This is what you want me to do? All right, fuck it. You know? All right, well, I understand that. This feels like an existential crisis, one that every human should go through, I would say, because that is exactly what's happening here. We don't have that much control over, you know, what happens. And the quicker we get on board with it, just the better. Like, yes, we are co-creators, but there is a grand scheme. Okay, that our soul is not aware of. And if you're not in touch with your soul's purpose, then it will feel like you're being toppled over by life, not realizing that your spirit did call for certain experiences in this lifetime. All right, it did sign up for certain contracts, but because we come on this earth and we're unaware of the contracts, it just seems like, what the fuck is this? Why would I sign up for this? You know. So it could make someone feel like they're out of control, and I get that. The control that you do have is the emotions that you put into every moment, because that will determine how you experience your contracts. It could be a contract that can really send you spiraling downward, or it could be a contract where you're supposed to learn a lesson, you know, where you actually learn the lesson, which is the goal of every contract that we sign up for. Contracts being soul contracts, soulmates, meaning friends, meaning family, meaning relationships. We had these contracts already lined up. So learn the lesson so you don't feel like it was for nothing. Gain the wisdom, gain the points, like a Mario game, okay? This is just a fucking video game. Punch the box, get the coins. That's such a vintage, like, Mario reference, but whatever. But he does the whole punch thing, the coins come down, and you move on. Every experience, you just have to, all right, what's this lesson? All right, get the coins, get the message. Get the wisdom, the earthly wisdom, the coins, the material wisdom that you can apply to the next step, the next level, okay? Look at it as that, all right? All right, what's the blockage? I'm gonna use the other deck. Speaking of toys, I'm gonna use the Tarot Robot deck. What's the blockage for Geminis? The moon. The unknown. The fear of the unknown, the realization, like I don't know it all, or whatever, you know? Just knowing that there's so many moving parts, so many things that you don't know. It changed someone's world. It changed everything. Something, this knowledge or whatever this case is, it's this epiphany that turns someone around. Okay, with the Fool card, it's like, okay, I'm in a new world. I'm in a new territory. I don't even know what the fuck is going on here. Lost. Okay, and the Hangman is just like putting someone, it's kind of putting someone in their ass, like someone thought they had a handle. They thought they had a handle, and then life came through, or spirit probably came through. Like you thought you knew, you had no idea. So someone could have been so sure, because with the Hierophant coming out in reverse, that's some type of stability that was in someone's life. This could be the stability of a knowledge. Someone had the knowledge of what they thought the world was. Oh my gosh, this can go on so many levels. What they thought the nature of the universe was, you know, and then they have a spiritual awakening, and that could just be like, oh, that was just the tip of the iceberg. Okay, or someone could have had an idea of what they thought their career would be, and then this is really what my career is. Or someone thought they knew who they were gonna be with, then nope, that ain't it neither. You know, so it's just like, we're gonna have those mind-blowing moments. We're gonna have these Fool moments. We have to keep having these Fool moments so we can continue to expand and break out of our shell and grow. There's gonna be more of these moments, okay? But the fear of like, you don't know what you don't know. Also, it's like the fear of like being so sure just to have it shut down. This just feels like this is just a process of like going through, this is spiritual growth, and you'll get out of this and you'll get used to it, and then you'll learn how to use this to your advantage and become a magician and go into manifestation mode. You'll realize how much flexibility, you know, once your world opens up and you realize the nature of things, and you can open up to your magician, and you realize, okay, so I don't have to move in the world in this capacity that I thought I had to move in my limited capacity. Now that I understand the expansion, I understand that there's so many moving parts. I know I need to attract things now instead of using brute force, for example. This feels like a spiritual thing, a spiritual epiphany, but it comes through in a very real life sense, okay? And maybe you guys, some of you guys, it might not be as clear as like a spiritual epiphany. But if you're hearing this, hopefully this could shine a light on what the energy is. If you had something you were very sure about, and then the universe came through and mind fucked you, that was a spiritual, the purpose was for a spiritual awakening, a spiritual epiphany, and show you that there's a more expanded view, or a more expanded vantage point that you need to embody now. All right. So that's that Fool energy. That's that energy of back to ground zero, back to the energy of, I don't know shit. You know, allow that to, find that adventure in that, okay? Find that adventure in this new way of looking at the world. The Moon card, just embrace the moon here. Embrace that unknown, embrace that. The moon represents the mystery. It represents the unknown, everything that's underneath the surface, you know, things that's happening, and the undercurrents, the spiritual undercurrents. Just embrace the unknown of it. Embrace the fact that you're not going to have all the answers, and you're on this journey of really understanding and unfolding this. All right. What are they feeling to say? This is definitely an existential crisis that I know you guys would get out of. I feel like this is a natural rite of passage when it comes to spiritual awakenings. So you're fine. What are they feeling to say? the level of alignment that you're about to step into. Okay. All right. All right, that's weird how that one is coming through. Hold on. That's the 3 of Cups there. I'm gonna just say this. See the bigger picture in a situation. Understand that there is a bigger picture. I mean, it's easier said than done. If I was to say like what you think, okay, this is weird how it's coming through. It's coming through very weird. All right. Somebody's dragging their feet into their new beginning, not thinking that it looks a certain way, right? I feel like it's going to be better than what you expect it to be. That's all I can say about that. And you're just going to have to trust the unknown. Now, some of you guys might not realize that you're walking into wish fulfillment. The thing is, because of this Fool energy, you don't have a point of reference of what this new world or what this new life looks like. I feel like you're going into an energy of an unknown where it's just like you literally don't have any idea. You're not getting any foresight as to what that looks like, but you're really gonna have to trust that it's gonna be better than what you think it is. Okay? Like somebody going from college to the corporate world, they might look at it like, man, I'll never get to have fun again, you know, I'll never get to hang out with my boys or my girls again, you know, and things like that. But they're not realizing, they're not, it's still in their limited college capacity. They're looking at it like from that vantage point. They're not realizing the levels of fun that could be had on the other side. For example, with their corporate job, they can travel more, you know, whatever the case is, you know, they can get off their dorm, they can get out of their dorm, whatever the case is. This metaphor is going off the rails. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of confusion about what the future holds, so that's why someone's carrying a resentment, because they just don't know that they're walking into a wish fulfillment. Even if somebody thinks that they're walking into a wish fulfillment, I don't think they know how great it's going to be. For example, I get this reading for myself for Atlanta. Like, even though I know Atlanta is a wish fulfillment, I know I needed to be here. I just don't know why. You know, I don't know what this has for me. But it's like, that's the mystery for me. Like, I have to just wait for that, the greatness to unfold, whatever it is that's out here, you know. That's what's happening. You can't really, you don't have a point of reference. You can't fathom what that's going to be. So that's why you're dragging your feet from the unknown, from the known. You know what the known is. You don't know what the unknown is. So it's just, I'm repeating myself. You get it. Where we at? 28. What's that advice? You guys will be fine. I feel it. I just feel like it's a rite of passage. Yeah. Because with the 8 of Swords here, it's like, I feel like you guys are very clear. You know what's going to happen. You're just going to have your moment. Whoever's doing this, if somebody's overindulging, whatever the case is, I don't feel like it's going to last too long. I feel like someone's going to roll through that phase and get out of it. Do the overthinking that you need to do, but then get out of it, okay? The thing is, don't get trapped here. See, look at that. See, the 9 of Swords, which is the overthinking, but then you go into this beautiful, clear-ass energy here. Look at this. Queen of Swords. Very clear energy. Very clear. Knowing exactly what they need to do in a very clear-headed, executive, logical manner. All right? The Hierophant, using a higher level of thinking, taking on that vantage point and making that shift, as I mentioned, making that shift from college life to, okay, adulthood. All right? Whatever that is for you. Making the shift from being not so woke to waking up. All right, whatever this higher level of thinking is, it's being very clear, like, okay, with this higher level of thinking, from this higher vantage point, I know exactly what I need to do next. Three of Pentacles, that's when you start manifesting, that's when you start building. All right, I do see that coming. I do see that around the corner. Right now, it's just a little bit of a phase where it's like just a lot of confusion and nostalgia, and I'm sure the new year is probably playing a role with that too. Like really highlighting the endings and the beginnings of it all. But you guys will be fine. All right, let's see what the power animal is. We have Dog Spirit, be loyal to what you love. Eagle Spirit, Spirit has your back. Antelope Spirit, life is speeding up. See, somebody, see, that's the thing. It's like things were moving swift. It probably moved too quickly. The universe came through with a mind-blowing situation, or a mind fuck, and it moved. It was too quick. It made someone feel like they were out of control, like they were spinning. They didn't have a control on their life. Release that, because we ain't got control over shit. All right. Just know that Spirit got your back. When they start moving like that, it's for a reason. It's for a divine purpose. Sometimes they put us on a speed bump. You know, if we're dragging our feet, they'll start doing tower moments. Like, okay, all right. They'll get in, they'll knock you out of your driver's seat, get in that driver's seat and start speeding. Okay? Then they'll get out and be like, all right, now start here. Now you're looking around like, yo, where the fuck am I? What state am I in now? You know? But be loyal to you. Be loyal to your independence. Be loyal to your belief system and all that good stuff. All right? Be loyal to your heart. What your heart tells you. I'm led to the dogs here as well. The dog and connect to your heart, okay? Follow your heart here. Let your heart be your guide. You're not lost. Let your heart be your guide. But if you... Whoa, okay, so some of you guys, like I mentioned, you guys have a part of you that's shut down. That is your heart. Some of you guys cut off your heart space, and that's why you're feeling lost. Your heart is your compass to the next step. You're not lost. You just shut your heart down. All right? All right, Geminis. Anything else? Let me pull from the Rebel deck. Not the most PC deck in the world, but it's funny as shit. Some good shit's about to happen. Don't let your issues fuck it up. Listen, okay? That's exactly what's happening. You're going into something beautiful. You're going into a great new cycle, and it's just you doing some shit. I don't know what the fuck. Dragging your feet. I don't know what the fuck. Don't let your issues fuck up a good thing, man. Come on. That's crazy. Thank you, Spirit. You need to cry. Listen, I'm not downplaying the sadness and the grief. You have to grieve the loss. You have to grieve leaving one chapter and going into a new chapter. That's a sad moment. Like I said, I just had that moment where I had to purge it out when I realized my life will never be the same. What I've known won't be the same, you know, in so many ways, for so many reasons. And I just cried it out, you know. You have to just purge it out. Just understand that that's what it is. But understand also, try to find the way to look at the future with excitement, because that's what I had to do after that. So I didn't keep wallowing in self-pity. I had to like switch gears, like, okay, but I'm excited because I'm here and this is where I wanted to be, you know. So just make sure that you catch yourself. Allow yourself to grieve. Allow yourself to process, but also have some optimism about the future, because you are going into something beautiful, all right? Get your ugly cry on. Let that shit go. Your soul will thank you. All right? You have to get in touch with your heart. Get in touch with your heart. Let your heart express itself by crying it out, for one, and then allowing it to be your guide. All right? So that you can move on. All right? All right. All right, Geminis. Thank you so much. Let me know what you think. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment. Add me on IG. That's Taryn Hill. If you want a personal reading, check out the info box below. If you want to be an angel donor, check out the Patreon link below. Thank you so much. Until we meet again, peace.